On to our next contest, a mixed tag team Kiss My Butt Challenge. Let's bring out our competitors.
Mixed tag team action is on tap, and this is one that's been brewing for a number of months, BC Steel.
Well, no doubt about that. We've seen where it goes. Wait a minute. Oh, Joe, did it just get hot in here?
I think you got a little cramped in here because of the size of the egos that walked in the room.
Making their way to the ring first, fresh off the red carpet, Arquette and Couture, the team of Hollywood Couture.
Well, I have never seen two more beautiful people in my life.
You're laying it on thick this month, aren't you?
I mean, have you ever seen a more sparkly man here in Premiere?
And their opponents.
I can't say that I have. You've got me there.
Well, there you go.
Now, how will Calvin and Katie fare after the dismissal, the firing of Coach Valentino?
Well, you know, Jay Worthington Farnsworth and myself, I was glad to give him the BC Steel Memorial Chair. I'll say that as we have the introductions. That's the cue for the ring announcer. Come on, kid. Now he's for Clement.
Now he's all sparkly.
The team of Cisco Silver and Londyn.
Now, what I was going to say, allow me to continue, sir. I know we haven't done this for a while, but stay with me. It was a little bit hurtful when Jay Worthington Farnsworth called me and told me what happened with Nikki Valentino. But, Joe, sometimes change is a good thing. Change is a part of life. And I think this is the time for Calvin Couture and Katie Arquette to break out.
Can I set the backstory now? I know you're a big fan of that.
I am. Please, get ready. I'm a fan of Katie's backstory.
I'm going to mention that Londyn Ali was a victim of the numbers game, 2-on-1, 3-on-1, time and again, until Cisco Silver started watching Londyn Ali's back and making sure that she had a fair fight. Londyn Ali has worked very hard to get her opportunities, and she resents the fact that Katie and Calvin get things handed to them and expect preferential treatment because of who they are, where they've been, or what they wear. And Londyn going to hopefully shut Katie Arquette up, and keep in mind, BC Steel, this is not just a standard mixed tag team matchup. Calvin and Katie made the challenge this week. This is now a Kiss My Butt match. They want to humiliate Cisco, belittle Cisco and Londyn so much, they'll never show their faces in Premiere again.
Well, personally, I think Cisco and Londyn should be very honored.
Whoa! Easier said than done. And Katie sets Londyn down. Tags into Calvin. That means Londyn must tag in Cisco. This is not an intergender match. Mixed tag rules apply.
Either Calvin made a good point. He said, you don't worry about her. Cisco better have his eye on the prize, and the prize being Calvin Couture.
Cisco's never been worried about her. He's been worried about what Katie's entourage does. Calvin and Valentino. The only time Cisco's had to worry about Katie has been Katie tries to cheap shot Cisco below the belt.
Well, I must have seen something different. Did that happen while I was away? I don't recall anything like that ever happening.
Have you spoken to Coach Valentino since his dismissal?
You know, we have shared a few text messages. Unfortunately, it's just pleasantries. How's the weather? How are things? He asked me how Canada was. Said it was very Canadian.
Calvin, victim of Cisco Silver offense. And Cisco's one of those athletes, every time you see him in Premiere, he gets a little bit better.
Well, I will agree with you on that. He does get a little bit better every time we see him. Certainly made great strides since the first time we saw him in this building. But I don't think I like the White Knight thing. You know, it's all about women doing it for themselves is what I'm told now, and I think he should just let Londyn Ali fight her own battles.
So you think it's the right thing to do to let somebody be bullied 3-on-1?
See, now you're just putting words in my mouth. I'm saying if she's a strong, independent woman, she can fight Katie 1-on-1, but Cisco's always got to be out here butting his nose in it.
Or how about Calvin pays for his transgressions by finally being a legal participant in the matchup? Last mixed tag team match, Calvin hit Londyn with a hairbrush, for God's sake.
Well, he was trying to do her hair.
And notice what Katie did, dropping Cisco off the apron.
Well, I was actually focusing on Calvin, if you don't mind.
I'm sure you were. And Calvin with a baseball slide to Cisco, who's all discombobulated now, thanks to both Katie and Calvin. Hollywood Couture, as they like to call themselves.
Well, I mean, we know the weight that the Arquette name holds in entertainment, in the world of professional wrestling, and everywhere.
Well, maybe if Katie wins this matchup, she'll be on the cover of USA Today.
You know, there's a lot of famous Alis, there's a lot of famous Coutures. I don't know any famous Silvers or Alis.
Calvin. The stomp in the corner. And there you see Katie. That's why you got to watch out for Katie out of the corner of your eye.
You're absolutely right, because she will defend herself.
What?
From Cisco.
Oh, good. What do you think's going to happen? As Calvin blowing a kiss. It could be a kiss goodbye if Calvin has his way. Calvin into the cover. 2 count only. Cisco is a very proud man, comes from proud heritage. Family is very important, and he always fights for the right reasons. Could you imagine what would go through his mind if Cisco had to kiss the rear end of Calvin?
Well, Joe, this is the wrestling business. Sometimes you got to kiss a little booty. Granted, not literally, but, you know, of all the butts in premieres, my voice cracks again, that Canadian air. Of all the butts in premiere that I'm thinking about, I think Calvin and Katie would be 2 of the top of the list that you'd want to kiss. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I'm sure they'll be flattered. Keep in mind, it is the loser of the fall that will have to do the kissing, as opposed to the entire team as Calvin springs in. Only 2 that time. And Calvin, I think a lot of times his ability is overshadowed by his image and by his attitude and his diva nature. But Calvin's another guy who's shown noticeable improvement time in and time out. Just a lot of times he does not give it the opportunity to be on display.
Well, Calvin Couture's fashion sense has improved. His bow tie placement has improved. His wrestling has improved. There's no doubt about that, Joe. And his flexibility has improved as well. Look at that.
Full extension of the leg by Calvin. Yes, it's quite impressive. And that is less impressive. Katie manipulating the official here. Back was turned, tending to Calvin. Katie gets her cheap shots in. London's upset. And Calvin looking to steal this thing.
But London's trying to interfere. She should be on the apron holding on to the tag rope.
This is Londyn and Cisco's chance to have a fight without the numbers being a disadvantage, and still Calvin and Katie manipulate the system.
Well, you know, I will say I don't want to question Calvin and Katie, but it might have been a good time to use to be advised.
Wait a minute! Here comes Londyn.
But wait a minute! I didn't see a tag.
Muted the official, and Calvin just pretended like it didn't happen. Calvin and Katie again were a step ahead. Londyn and Katie should be the legal athletes.
Well, Joe, what should be and what is are 2 vastly different things, and that's why right now we have Calvin Couture again taking it to Cisco Silver.
Calvin and Katie, can you imagine not just kissing the backside of your opponent, but oh wait a minute! Cisco tags in Londyn. Here's what we want to see.
But I don't think people want to see Katie Arquette getting beat up by Londyn Ali.
No, they want to see these 2 one-on-one. Is that so much to ask for? A fair playing field?
Fair is a subjective term.
Well, Calvin has made a blind tag. I don't think London's aware of it. Oh, Katie into the eyes.
Well, Joe, that was just smart ring positioning by Calvin. You talked earlier about him getting better, and that was just an example of it right there.
Calvin and Cisco are legal.
He's hitting him in his pretty face.
Oh, I could not possibly care less. Cisco a drop kick. Londyn and Katie, they're on their way back here. Look out. They may fight all the way to the parking lot. that issue may never be settled. As wait a minute, in the ring now, it's Calvin controlling Cisco. That play of the day countered. Watch Cisco. Has Calvin cradled. He beat him.
Joe, no.
Yes.
No.
Your winners of the mixed tag team Kiss My Butt Challenge, a team of Cisco Silver and Londyn.
I can't wait to see this. Calvin thinks he's better than everybody else. How about this for a slice of humble pie?
Well, Joe, can I go? I think I should go down there and help Calvin. The women had left. I don't think this match was official.
You know what? As a matter of fact, Calvin seems to be objecting to this. I think I should go down there and handle the rest of the business. Excuse me.
No. But once again, Joe Dombrowski leaves me in.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I should have known.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Calvin. First of all, what's up, Cleveland? Thank you guys so much for coming. Here are the trunks. So you feel that you shouldn't have any stipulation if we let you up. Cisco, did you cheat? Did he cheat?
I'll ask the people. Great.
Did he cheat? Did he cheat? So Calvin, you do not want to kiss Cisco's backside. So you're refusing to do it. Okay. Calvin, you don't have to kiss Cisco's backside. You don't do it.
Well, that's a good decision. I like that.
I'll tell you. See, you're really good at a lot of things. You're really good at fashion. You're really good at touring the world, being a socialite. You're really good at collecting bow ties and whatever else it is you do. But there's one thing you're lacking on. That is reading the fine print on a contract. Because the contract never said that if you lost, you'd be kissing his rear end. You're gonna kiss this person's rear end.
Oh my God. Calvin Couture has to, never thought I'd say this on a wrestling show before, but has to kiss the backside of Super Oprah. Yes, you heard that right. Super Oprah. This is certainly not what Calvin Couture expected. Probably a loaded purse from Super Oprah. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, well, the moon came out a little bit late here tonight in Cleveland. Oh, God, Calvin, close your face. Oh, poor Calvin. Calvin's going to know what Super Oprah ate for lunch. Well, in the record books, it's going to go down as Calvin Couture kissing the backside of Super Oprah.